So for the non-book book report project, I had to make up my own lesson plan. I mean, there are so many out there already, like other projects that are problem-based learning or cross-disciplinarian, but I couldn't find one that met what I wanted. So I made up the requirements for the different science standards, social studies, and literature standards, and they had a list of novels the AP literature approved. And so they were required to submit a formal proposal that entailed, that identified which standards that they wanted to be graded on, the nature of their project presentation, the social activism, awareness part, technology, and submit that in a formal proposal. And I left the word formal proposal out, professional, as professionally as possible. So the AP Lit exam requires that the kids read, you know, a wide, deeply and widely across a variety of genres and styles. So by allowing them to choose their first novel of choice, we do one every term. Last term we covered a lot of the summer reading novels together. So that's part of it. And then also again, trying to experiment with enlightening the kids and myself as far as which standards we're aiming at to have evidence of literacy or of learning. Like, I thought my handout was pretty clear, but then apparently not. So some of the students, even at the, and this is an assignment I even gave to my 12th grade expository writing kids, and I held them to the same standards. But even at the AP literature level, the students were like, how many standards do we have to have again? And so what form how do we get these science parts related to our novel? And I don't, so what, do you have any exemplars? And I'm like, no, this is my first time I'm trying it. I actually don't have suggestions, and I don't know what your particular strengths are. Are you an artist? Are you more on a research, video, graphic artist? And they're like, oh. So I think that was interesting to get. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think for right now I'd make any changes. I like the open nature of the project, and I like having those disciplines, having those standards. So I think it's interesting that they would then, I mean, it's part of the novel that they read, like for instance, the one student who read A Tale of Two Cities, and how he focused more on making a mockumentary, the delivering of the information as being a relevant skill, entertaining and giving information at the same time, where I think in past generations or past assessments, it would have just been, did you read the book? Right? Can you draw a poster or something that identifies the themes? And so I think it's a lot more multidimensional assessments, which I think is kind of interesting to see the students delve into that area.